Hello everybody and welcome back to Cooking with Terry. Happy holidays, tis the season. So in the spirit of that, we are going to be making appetizers today. So we're going to be making beef meatballs in grape jelly. These are all really simple recipes, and this is cheese and garlic bread, and we're going to be making pigs in a blanket with the smokies and Pillsbury crescent rolls. So the first thing we're going to do is I have my oven preheated to 400. I'm going to get my meatballs on the pan and in the oven and get them cooking, and I'm going to get the grape jelly into a pan and I'm going to get that heated up, and then once we get that done, we'll be back and get started on our next one. Okay, meatballs are frozen, oven is at 400, and that's going to go in. It says 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to put the timer on for 10 minutes. And we'll check it then, and if it's not done, I'll put it in for another 5. And then I'm going to get the grape jelly in here. Kitchen timer, 10 minutes, start. And that's how simple it is grape jelly in a pan. I've got it on medium heat right now. So we're just gonna put this in here. Just gonna put it in here, and we are going to just let that heat up, and when we come back, we're gonna start on our second one, which is the cheese and garlic bread. Okay, as you can see, that grape jelly, we're just slowly heating it up because we have time, and I've got it on medium heat. And something you can do, if you'd like, is you can add actually ketchup, which just gonna give it a little bit of a different flavor. It's gonna be really good, but you don't have to. In the recipe that you're gonna get, there will be, I can put that as an option, and there will be a measurement of ketchup that you can put in there if you like. So we are adding ketchup to ours. There's actually lots of different ones you can add. You can add barbecue sauce or chili sauce. We're going with ketchup today. So we're just gonna mix this up and just let it simmer and heat up. Okay, so this is gonna be so good. It smells delicious, and I'm just gonna leave it like that and let it heat up. And then, you know what, just give it a little stir now and then. And when the meatballs are ready, we're gonna toss it in there and then just let it heat through for probably maybe a good 10-15 minutes. Okay, we're gonna check on our meatballs. And you know what? I think I'm going to just give them a little toss, and I'm gonna leave them in for another 5 minutes, and then they'll be done. All right, and then we're gonna get started on our next appetizer. Okay, our meatballs are done, so we will get those out. As you can see, and I used a whole. Okay, and now I'm gonna get these in there, and we're just gonna let them simmer, and when we come back, we are going to start with cheese and garlic bread. Okay, so now we are going to get started on our cheese and garlic bread, but first, so I'm just using margarine. You can use butter if you'd like, but it does the same thing, and it tastes delicious because it has, and I've had that heating up for a while, so I'm going to take it off and see how fast it's melting. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to add the garlic to it, and we're just going to let that slowly melt. Okay, you can already smell the garlic. So we're gonna let that melt, and we're gonna cut the bread. Okay, so we have our loaf of French bread, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it just about to there. I'm gonna show you. And you're not gonna cut it all the way through, so see how much room I've left at the bottom? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep cutting, and then I'm gonna cut it this way as well. So when we come back, we're gonna throw the butter and the cheese in there and wrap it up in tin foil. It gets a little loose, so just hang on to the bread and gently cut it up.
All done, Terry?
All done.
Ooh.
And then, see, doesn't that look pretty? And now we're gonna add the garlic butter. But first I'm gonna get some tin foil and put it on the bottom and get it ready, and then it'll be on there. And then once we put all the stuff in, we can throw it in the oven. Okay, so now I have our bread on the tin foil, and here is our butter and garlic. So what I'm gonna do, so just use a spoon, and it's on the tin foil, so you don't have to worry about making a mess, and you're gonna just drizzle that in. Take a little bit, open it up in the cracks, okay? And then, so use all that and put it all in here. So we'll be right back when this is all done. Okay. See, it's all nice and the butter is all in there. So now we're gonna get cheese, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the butter. And you know what? Jam the cheese in there, in the cracks. And then I'm just going this one way and I'll go the other way. Cheese. The recipe calls for 1 cup, but you know what? If you want to put more in there, the cheesier the better. So once we get all this cheese in there, we're gonna get it wrapped up and throw it in the oven. Okay, have a look, and our cheesy garlic bread looks delicious. So I have a big piece of tin foil, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line it up, and then fold it over. Okay, see, now that's sealed, and then hold up your ends there. Easy peasy. Oven is at 350, and that's going in for 20 minutes. And we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. So we're back, and we're gonna start on our third one, which is pigs in a blanket. So we have our crescent rolls. So just, you can use a knife or your fingers or whatever. And then you're going to, you know what?
I'm pretty sure you can like hit it on the edge of the counter and it opens.
Well, we can try that, but I mean, we will. Let's see. So there's the seam. There we go. Good job, Caitlin.
Woo! I know how to do something.
You do. You can open a container of crescent rolls.
Yes.
Okay, so we are gonna separate these into the original, and then we're gonna cut them into thirds. Okay, so we have our crescent dough, and as you can see, and that will just tear it apart. And then find a seam, and just try your best not to stretch it out, okay? So I'm gonna show you one, okay?
So you can see where to tear on there.
Yep, and you can even use a knife. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to do this one here. So it's a triangle, obviously. So what I like to do, make it into the shape of a triangle. Now you're gonna get a knife. So from the top of the triangle, you're gonna cut it there, and you're gonna cut it there. Now you're gonna take this one, okay? And you're gonna get a smoky, and you're gonna put it in there. And even if it sticks way out, you know what? You can tuck that under. Okay. There's your little triangle. Okay. And just roll your smoky in there. You can tuck those in if they're long if you'd like. And then there it is.
And
put it on
here's
your pan with your
our
other ones. And then we're gonna pop that in the oven.
And here's our meatballs that smell delicious.
And the timer's gone off for the bread, the cheesy garlic goodness. So we're gonna just leave that there. Let those cook.
Are you gonna open it to see if it's done?
Sure. And it's been in 20 minutes, so.
Ooh, hot.
Very hot. Look at that. Look at the cheese. Yummy. Yeah. It is done, and it smells amazing. So we're gonna leave that in the tin foil. We're waiting for the pigs in a blanket. This is heated up through, so we're nearly done, and we'll be back when everything's ready. Okay, the timer's gone off for 10 minutes, so we're gonna have a quick peek. And you know what? They're not quite brown yet, so I'm gonna leave them in for another 5. Okay, our pigs in a blanket are done. Oh, look at them, they're just lovely. Nice and brown. So as you can see, all our Appies are done now, and now you can feed your family, and it's gonna be nice little Appies. So we'll be right back, and we'll show you how everything looks. And we're back. So everything is done. I've just got a little bit on the plate, so I'm gonna split that in half. And you know what? Add more sauce if you want. So good. Now we're gonna try the garlic. And cheesy bread. You can so taste the garlic, and you know what? Add lots of garlic if you want. That is so good. And now our little pigs in a blanket. These were Caitlin's idea. She just thinks they're so adorable.
They are.
Those are so good. You know what? Your family's gonna love all these Appies, and you know what? It'll be nice not to cook a regular meal, and it's just there's lots of food here, so everybody enjoy.
Hey everyone, it's me. You never see me in these videos, just Terry. I just wanted to say that we're so thankful for Terry and all of her cooking videos, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys and being able to work with you. And I had a really great 2021 working with you, and I hope everybody has a really Merry Christmas. And just as something a little extra, I baked you guys some delicious chocolate chip cookies. They're baked with love.
Yummy.
Yes, and I did taste test one, and they're amazing. I hope you guys have a really great Christmas, and I will see you in the new year.
Merry Christmas!